All right, so prior to the pandemic,
Yeah,
you were on the road a lot, man.
I was.
I mean,
I was.
in the last couple of years, but especially last year, dude. Like, I don't even remember you being home,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
What was that like?
It was rewarding.
Yeah,
Something that I never thought I would ever do. You know, meaning play music and travel
yeah,
and play music and travel to play music. Never thought that would happen. So last year in particular, like you mentioned, 2019 was it was my most traveled year,
yeah.
just in general, actually, in life and through music, via music,
Right.
you know. So yeah, it's incredible that whole touring life and that whole thing. I enjoy it. A lot of people don't, you know, for reasons that I understand.
Sure, yeah,
You know, but I do enjoy it, to see different places, different people, and be able to play music
Right.
in different places for different people.
Yeah.
It's really something. It's really something, man.
Especially going somewhere different where, I mean, they're coming to see you. You know,
Yeah.
you're not going to see them.
Right.
You know,
Right.
they're here for you, so
Yeah.
that must be pretty exciting too. I mean,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, like, you know, everyone's talking different languages sometimes, I'm sure,
Right.
too, or whatever, but like, you're the star, man. Like, I mean, you guys are the stars. And then now I know, I guess part of it too is because you play for a few bands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I played for just some of them, and I apologize if I don't remember. You know, it's no offense. You know, just want to look you in the eye and say it's no offense if I forgot to mention. But yeah. So I've been playing for Matt Simons, who's a phenomenal musician and just a dear friend of mine as well.
Cool dude, yeah.
For about, maybe about 4 years now.
Nice.
Him and I we've been playing together.
Yeah.
And I also play for Todd Carey,
Right.
who is actually about to release a new album,
Yeah, man.
October 2nd, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, you know, whenever you see this, just know that Todd Carey either has an album out or will have an album out. But if you don't know him, check him out.
Yeah.
Another awesome, just great friend of mine.
Cool dude, yeah, man.
And the Reign of Kindo is
Right.
one of my another like full-time band that I'm in and
Right.
that I tour with and travel with a lot.
Yeah.
And also just a bunch of just great guys who I've known for years, for the most part. You know, most of the band I've known for about 10 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't realize it was that long. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. I like it was just one of those. It's one of those cool things where you're friends with someone,
Mhm.
you know, or with people, and you're all musicians, so you share that in common. You know, all the while that you know each other, you share that in common.
Yeah.
But then when those stars align, you happen to be in a band together.
That's nice,
You know,
man.
so, yeah, it's really cool,
Yeah.
really cool. So yeah, so those are just like the top three that have not that they're the top and nobody else matters,
Right.
but they've kept me on the road a lot, you know, with working with those artists and those bands, and you know, so just to relate it to your question and the topic that we're talking about, touring. That's why I kind of mentioned those three, because in the last 2 years
They've been
I've
the
been
main
on
ones?
the road with those artists and those bands. So,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's awesome, man. It's
cool.
awesome. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
I mean, you've had some good stories. I mean, I know a few other people, and like you said, some good, some bad.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were to pick a time,
Mm-hmm.
like last year, maybe, what was your most memorable moment
Mm-hmm.
during that time?
My most memorable moment would easily be when I was on tour in Europe
Right.
with Matt Simons.
Yeah.
The first show of the tour, like it was in Paris. So we get there. This is like, we're gonna kick it off from
Nice
here.
place to start.
It's a great place to start. It's beautiful.
That's a
Amazing.
backbone of the country. Like, yeah, we started in Paris, just Paris.
Amazing. Oh man, amazing city. Man, it's amazing. So it's the very first show. So I've played with Matt before, but I've never traveled with this crew before.
Yeah.
So there were still some new elements
Right.
to this whole entire situation, this whole tour, and
Yeah.
the thing that kind of, I don't want to say calmed me down because I wasn't stressed out or anything like that, but the thing that kind of set the pace for me and set the tempo for me.
Yeah.
No pun intended. I'm a drummer, but I can't believe I just said that. Set the tempo for me. I couldn't pick another. Well, whatever.
It's in there, man.
Can't get away from
it's
it.
in your verbiage.
It set the tone for me when the very first song of the first set of that tour.
Yeah.
As soon as I started playing, I hit cymbals and I'm just going, and it's like tour begins now.
Yeah.
That was the moment for me. That's
going
the
back.
memorable moment for me because I was almost in tears on stage.
Dude.
I was almost in tears because all of these moments and all these years of work and everything kind of just came rushing back to me.
Right.
Saying, do you realize I'm having this inner dialogue with myself as I'm playing, as the show and the song is going on.
That's crazy.
I'm literally having this dialogue with my inner dialogue, and I'm just like, you're playing in France right now, in front of all these people, and you've never seen these people, so this is a brand new audience, so it was just like a crazy.
That's cool.
Like it was an emotional moment for me.
Yeah, man.
And so that's like the first thing that comes to mind, the first experience and moment that comes to mind.
That's awesome.
When you ask a question like that,
Yeah.
it's like that's the one that immediately it pops into my brain because it was just such a real and genuine moment.
Yeah.
And I realized, I said, this is what I'm really supposed to be doing.
Nice.
Not that I didn't know it before,
Right.
but that was just
It's
one of
like,
those definitive moments that just hit me, and it was like, this is where you're supposed to be.
I'm a musician.
Yeah. Like I'm a musician. This is what it is. This is what's happening right now. So.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome,
man.
man. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Now when traveling, I know you play the drums or like some other percussions, but what other instruments do you play? Because I know like in this song, when you did the demo, you were playing the guitar.
Yeah. So I play bass as well.
Yeah.
I picked up bass when I was about 17.
Yeah.
My brothers actually bought me my first bass for my birthday.
Nice.
Yeah, they chipped in, and between the three of them, and which I still have. I still have my first bass, and
Wow.
yeah, I showed interest in wanting to play bass, so they were like, okay, let's get him a bass for his birthday.
That's cool.
So it was my 17th birthday. I started playing bass at 17, and then just over the years I've picked up like piano, and it just I'm no Mozart, and but I know enough to be able to accompany myself if I wanted to sing a song, or figure out chords and write a song, and obviously you learn as you go. Even the greatest piano players are still learning. You know what I mean? I'm not putting myself on their level, but it's just a constant thing. And guitar as well. Guitar is kind of the same deal for me with piano. Not like structure-wise, but as far as being able to find chords and figure out chords and actually put songs together. Nice. I'm learning that more and more with both piano and guitar. Yeah. So it helps. It really helps to be able to have a melody in your head and be able to get it out. Right. And hear it outside of your head. Yeah, it's actually make it come to life. That helps. So
you kind of remind me of like my sister, like when she plays music, and when she was learning to play music, she didn't learn like the standard way. She'd hear something, and then she'd just figure out the keys and start going. And I know she dabbled in the drums a little bit too. Nice, but that's a talent, man. That's that's pretty cool. I can't rap. I can't play the music. I gotta figure my life out, man. Like, what am I doing with myself? This guy's playing multiple instruments, and I'm just here.